Facebook. What's going on, y'all? Get the pipes warmed up here. So we're talking about how you kill your sales, right? What are the words that you're using today that are killing your sales? You might not even know. Maybe you're new to sales, maybe you're not. But if you are new to sales, this video is going to really help you. Okay, so I'm going to start out by asking you guys, you know who Larry Winget is? Have you ever heard of this guy? He is the world's only irritational speaker, okay? And I've been following Larry Winget for some time. And I actually saw him speak at an Airtime 500 conference. That's how I actually first met him. So Larry tells this story. Larry's on the road. He's, again, the world's only irritational speaker. And Larry's on the road probably 250 days out of the year. He's always traveling, always speaking, all kinds of engagements. So he gets home one day and kicks back in his lazy boy, right? And just as he kicks back and lets out a big sigh, his 5-year-old notices that he's home. He's like, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy," comes running over, hits the side arm of the chair, and jumps up in Larry's lap. And he says, "Daddy, how's it going? How was your trip?" And he says, "My trip was great, son. How's your week been?" And he says, "My week's been fantastic." He said, "Daddy, you want to know what I learned in school today?" And Larry says, "Well, sure, I'd love to learn what you learned in school today." And he says, "Daddy, I learned that a watermelon is 98% water." 98% water. He says, "Wow, son, that's fascinating." He said, "Daddy, you want to know what else I learned today?" He says, "Yes, son, please tell me." He says, "I learned that a thundercloud is 100% water." He kisses him on the cheek, jumps down out of the chair. Ooh, he's gone. He's going to play again, right? So Larry kicks back in his chair. He says, watermelon's 98% water. And a thundercloud is 100% water. Then Larry says, "Do you realize that a watermelon missed being a thundercloud by just 2%? Right? Now, 2%, that's not a big difference, is it? But it sure makes a big difference, isn't it? Thundercloud's not a watermelon. Watermelon's not even close to being a thundercloud, is it? No. So what's the point, right? So look, as we go through these 9 words or phrases that you're going to want to eliminate from your sales appointments, I want you to remember that even though it might not sound like a big difference, I'm going to give you like replacement words. Even though it might not sound like a big difference, it's going to make a big difference. All right? So let's get right into it. Top 9 words or phrases that you want to eliminate from your vocabulary. And listen, as I was coming up with this, I was like, gosh, there's so many more. But these, I would say, are the top 9. So first one is, don't ever say, "To be honest with you." All right, I did this one time. I touched this stove, and I'm telling you, you don't want to touch this stove because psychologically, what's going on, Scott? How's it going, Trevor? Good to see you guys. So first thing you're going to want to eliminate from your sales vocabulary is "to be honest with you." Okay, I'm in Naples one time running an appointment. I'm giving a quote on a new home comfort system for this guy in Naples, and this is how I know you don't want to do this. So I'm going over his options with him. And by the way, he's very successful. You could tell it's a multi-million-dollar home. He's got a beautiful boat outside. Might have been a yacht. I mean, I think it was like 40-something feet. I think that qualifies for a yacht, right? What's going on, Joe Turner? Good to see you, man. So this guy's obviously successful. He's got a boat outside. He's got beautiful cars in the garage. He's got a beautiful house. He's got nice threads. So frankly, I'm just an air conditioning salesman at this stage of the game, right? I'm a little bit intimidated by this guy. And so I'm in the middle of my presentation. What's going on, Joe? I'm in the middle of my presentation, and the guy asks me a question, kind of flusters me, right? And so I want to impress this guy, so I don't want to take long to answer. First mistake, right? I should have thought about what I was going to say. So I want to impress this guy. I want to answer his question right away. So I said, "To be honest with you," and I didn't get more than 2 or 3 seconds beyond that. And the guy goes, "Stop." And I'm like, "What'd I do?" Right? He goes, "At what point have you been dishonest with me?" And so I'm shocked, right? I'm like, "Oh, never. I've been honest with you the whole time." He said, "Well, you said to be honest with you, which tells me that at some stage of the game, you have been dishonest with me." I only had to touch that stove one time, okay? Never, ever did that again, all right? So don't say "to be honest with you." It is the kiss of death. It's going to come back and bite you. Hey, guys, if along the way you like what you're hearing, hit those likes, hit those hearts, man. Leave a comment. Second thing, don't say the word "sign." Okay? We shouldn't have to tell you this. It's what, 2017 now. When you ask somebody to sign, there's a negative feeling that comes along with it. Okay, so replace that with authorize or endorse or autograph. John Hancock, I don't care what you say, just don't ask somebody to sign anything. Okay, number 3. That's number 2. That's okay. There's the camera. 3. Number 3. Don't say the F word. Okay. No, not that F word. Financing. Okay. Never say financing. We've all heard clients say things like, I don't like to finance things. Or, you know, okay, cool. No, people spend money for 2 reasons, guys. All right. One is to experience pleasure. The other one's to escape pain. So make sure the words that you're using don't create a painful feeling. Okay. So I prefer to say that we've got a variety of payment plans, which makes the right decision more affordable. I learned that from Charlie Greer. Customer versus client. Now, I've called people customers for years and never really had a problem with it, never thought twice about it. And the last 2 times that I've been out on the road going to companies around the country, doing sales training for them, in these words to eliminate that we go over, last 2 times, the word customer versus client has come up. And I got to say, client does sound a lot better, okay? The other one is buy. Don't ever say buy, okay? Tom Hopkins says don't say buy. And if Tom Hopkins, I mean, a man that sold as much stuff as Tom Hopkins, you don't argue with him, okay? He prefers own, all right? So replace buy with own. And then price. Don't say price or cost. It's better to say investment, okay? And if you're going to take a down payment or a deposit, initial investment, all right? How about contract? You like that word? How does it make you feel? Have you at one point been locked into a contract you couldn't get out of? I got news for you. A lot of people have. So when you say contract, there's a negative feeling, like they remember that. And our brain is wired to protect us, right? So when we go through pain stimulates fear. So when you say contract, it brings up old fears of them not being able to get out of something, okay? So use agreement or something like that. And if you use something different, just put it right down here in the comments, okay? How about this? These are my favorites. I hear technicians say this all the freaking time when we're doing role playing. They say, I need to do this, or I want to do this, or I want to show you this. I got news for you. If you're at somebody else's house, if you're at my house even, and you're working for me, I don't really give a crap what you want or need, right? It's about me. I'm paying, right? It's about what I want. It's about what I need, all right? So turn those me-focused comments into customer-focused comments, all right? And then the last thing, don't tell somebody what they need to do. You want to piss somebody off, just go ahead and tell them what they need to do, okay? Especially an alpha male, all right? Like I'm a driver, I'm a high D, I make very quick decisions with little amounts of information, right? And if you tell me what I need to do, you're going to get something coming back at you, all right? So instead, use something like, how about this? You're going to want to get a new one of these, or you're going to want to get this too, or what do we got? I've got a couple notes here. You're going to want to get this taken care of. How about that? So you're going to want to get this taken care of. You're going to want to get a new one of these, or you're going to want to get this one too. All right? It's so much softer, and this is deadly, all right? This has made me massive amounts of money. This one little, instead of saying you need, say you're going to want to, or you're gonna wanna. I don't say going to want to. I say gonna wanna. It just flows better, right? It's how people talk, all right? You got to talk like people talk, for crying out loud, all right? So there's the 9 things that you want to eliminate from your vocabulary, all right? If you got value here, share it, like, comment, throw some hearts out there. And if you need more sales training like this, I've got all kinds of stuff over on the website, all right? leadninjasystem.com. leadninjasystem.com. Go under training, and then there's complimentary training there. And if you or your team need some like one-on-one, you need somebody to come out and help you out, I'm your man. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be talking with you soon.